Are you currently interested in buying a house in Los Baños? Either you live here or you're thinking about moving to this wonderful city? Well, our sponsor, Diego Velasquez, is one of the best realtors in town and one of the best realtors I know. Go ahead and give him a call at 209-704-2570. That's 209-704-2570. And if you do call him, make sure to mention the hassle of hair. Thank you guys. Thank you for supporting. Remember, support those that support us. Now back to the episode.
Summer is almost here, guys. And that means pool parties. That means swimming, fun in the sun. Do you guys have a pool? Do you guys need pool service? Or you guys got a pool that needs repairs? Well, our sponsor, Castro's Pool Service and Repair, is the person for you. Give them a call at 209-675-5418. Remember, support those that support us. What happens when you get a married couple that quit their jobs to pursue their dreams?
You get us, the hassle of hair.
I'm Jesse the Hassle Diaz, a fighter out of Strike Fitness in Los Baños, California. My dream is to one day have at least one pro MMA fight and pro Muay Thai fight.
Hi, I'm Cal, a licensed cosmetologist pursuing my dreams into finishing and opening up my mobile salon.
Follow us on our journey as we search for people that went after their dreams
And became the character in their own movie.
Hassle hair 94. I don't think we need it. Who gives a fuck about answering, like, not answering.
Hassle of hair 100.
Yeah. 100 will say something, but I think we're done saying that.
To be honest, you're the only one that says it.
I do, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we got, we're in the works of making the LLC, right? We're going to go business. We're going to make this into a business. This whole house into a business.
You're ready for it. I'm not so much ready for it.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it says, like, we built something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we have this. Now let's make money off of it, you know? I'm not make money off of you guys. It's not you guys who we're trying to make money off of. Well, I mean,
He wants to have, like, merch. Is
Yeah,
that too, like, hip for you? He wants to have merchandise.
I just want to be able to make money so I could do this and give you guys better content. Because it's such a low budget.
Hopefully, like, you doing that, you have better content.
No, but I mean, like,
We're, like, in sweats and shirts right now.
I don't think people mind, right?
Nah, we're normal
Most people listen, they can't see us. Sorry for the people
everybody
watching.
at home is in their their pajamas. Well, these aren't our pajamas, but everybody at home is loungewear.
Loungewear, yes.
Yeah.
But it's just, like, I want to be able to bring good content, right? I want to have good guests.
Okay.
I think we're ready to move forward into what the big picture is. And the big picture is
What's that?
studio, traveling podcast, like, not just staying here. I mean, we like it in our living room, but it'd be nice to have it outside of our living room.
Yeah, like, I mean, if we start having people come over again, I feel anxious. Like,
Why?
it's too many people.
Because you're too famous?
Yes, that's
You're famous?
it. Yes, very famous. No, it's just too many people. I mean, if it's one more person, I'm like, it's too many people. But
What do you mean?
because I'm saying, like, it's too many people, but
That have
it's
been
just one
over?
person. Like, it's
Yeah.
not like hella people coming over at one time. It's one person coming over.
Are you saying too many people have been over, or it's too many people inside the house?
No, I'm saying, like, I'm getting anxious, like, if somebody comes over.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm making it seem like there's a lot of people coming at once for the podcast, and I'm, like, so overwhelmed. But it's only one person.
Yeah.
And I'm anxious about that. I don't know if it's because it's one more person in the
I
house.
think just one more person.
But I get like that even when my family comes. It's not like I don't like them. It's just
You're like a hermit.
I like us here.
Yeah. If it was up to you, we'd just be on the couch all day.
Yes.
We wouldn't do anything.
Yes. I finished a series in 2 days.
Yeah.
2 seasons. They both had
what
like
was I
8
watching?
episodes in.
What was
No,
that?
that wasn't the one you were watching. This is something else I was watching.
No, I saw something online, like it said Lamborghini. We don't have commercials on TV because the people we're trying to reach are not stuck watching TV, are not sitting on the couch watching TV.
What is
And then
that?
it says, think about it.
What does that mean?
Successful people don't sit down and watch TV.
Oh, I'm totally not successful. I am sitting on that couch.
Yeah.
I like not having commercials.
Yeah. I'm 0 for 20 on watching TV. I fall asleep.
I'm not fucking watching anything with you anymore. Okay, so a lot has happened. Our 14-year-old turned 15.
Yeah.
We took her to LA. We took her to Hollywood. Don't go to Hollywood. We, instead of going right, to go downtown to Hollywood area where, what is it? Cantors and
by the theaters. But hold on, I told
we
you
ended up going left off the freeway.
you could go right or left. All of it was fucked up over there.
Yeah, but there was
it's like
more
Mad Max.
But there was more homeless people to the left than there was where we went, like in that little area. It wasn't like someone's fucking generator and flat screen TV were right there.
The guy had a generator. He had
a water cooler.
So this is outside, guys.
This
is literally like
on the sidewalk.
On the sidewalk. It's a busy street. Like it's a street, right? And he has a tent. I mean, a huge like makeshift.
It's a canopy turned into a tent.
And he has a TV. He has a water cooler.
And not like
a generator.
Like a thick TV, like a flat screen.
Yeah, flat screen. A bed. Like it's fucking crazy over there. If you guys are listening, a lot of you, there's some people from Ohio, Alaska. There's people from other countries like listening, and like you guys think of Hollywood, like you guys think of
flashy lights, nice.
It's not like that.
It was
right
not
now.
nice.
It's like the movie Mad Max. Like I'm not even exaggerating anymore. Before I used to be exaggerating, but now it's like. You know how like there's islands in the middle of the streets? Mm-hmm. There was like four tents in a row in the middle of the street on the islands. Like they're not even hiding anymore.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck it, we're gonna live on the street. You know what I mean?
And then we get off the freeway and she's like, what does that guy's sign say? And he says, I got pizza. She's like, I should have took a picture of that. No, but we're driving down and it must have been a hooker and her pimp or something. And, she's in the back seat. Our child is a good child. She doesn't know a lot of things. And she goes, why is that man grabbing that girl's arm like that? Don't be looking, just look straight. But it's so weird. So we went to Hollywood, walked there for at least an hour.
It's a ghost town.
Yeah. I mean, they don't have things open. Like there was some stuff that wasn't open. Like the movie theaters were not open. Remember, they weren't going to open for at least another month. Yeah.
Like the Capitan. And the old movie theaters.
Where they do all the premieres and stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't understand that though.
What?
Like they do all the premieres down there and they shut it down and it looks so nice on TV. And then us driving it, I'm like, whoa, this looks so fucking.
No, I told you before we got. I was like, babe, if she wants to go to Hollywood, it doesn't look how she thinks anymore. Like it's bad over there now. It's not the same Hollywood, like the Strip, I'm saying.
Yeah, the Strip, yeah.
But I think it goes for any tourist spot. Any tourist spot in the world right now is shitty. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. But my thinking is...
When we went to Reno, it wasn't shitty.
That is true.
It was not shitty at all.
But it was one big casino. It wasn't like outside.
Yeah, it wasn't shitty though. It was nice. So we ended up leaving after we walked it, went to a couple stores, and then we went to Universal Studio. And
Sorry, I got something in my teeth.
Ew. And we walk that, and then we go see a movie, and Jesse falls asleep.
I fell asleep in the movie
Through the whole movie.
But
Through the whole fucking movie.
So we did walk the Strip, right? Or Hollywood, the stars, whatever, where there's stars are on the floor. We went into one store. Fuck, dude. BTS, that Asian band.
Oh, yeah.
The Korean K-pop.
Yeah.
Like, I could see if they had, like, memorabilia from them. I'd understand that, right? Mm-hmm. Like, pictures of them, statues, toys, Barbies, whatever. Mm. But they literally made a cartoon. They made cartoon characters like Hello Kitty.
Yeah, but
and they have a store for those guys.
but each character represents the person. It's like whatever their
They're characters.
Yeah, but whatever
The
their
fucking Teletubbies.
whatever their K-pop thing is or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought it was Hello Kitty's best friends, to be honest. I mean, it did have some Hello Kitty stuff in there, but it was majority of was the K-pop.
Well, why do you think they're doing that?
What do you mean?
Why do you think they did those characters? Like their manager comes up to them, "Hey, we're gonna do these characters for you guys."
To get more people, more audience? I don't know.
Kids.
It's kind of creepy.
It's not creepy. It's just
No, it is kind of creepy though. Like if you're putting that out there for kids.
But they're not.
But these
crazy
are grown
characters.
ass men.
Yeah. But they're not handling it. It's just somebody like they're saying, "Hey, we're gonna create these characters. We're gonna base them off of you. We're gonna sell a shitload of merchandise, and all you got to do is just be you. You don't have to really do anything." They're not pushing it or anything.
Have you been to anything like that? Like
No.
K-pop stuff?
I was like blown away. When we were walking out, I told the security guard, I was like, I don't understand this.
But I don't really see it as much, obviously now because of the quarantine. But before I didn't really, that wasn't.
There's a store in LA for it.
Yeah, but I wasn't, it didn't catch my eye enough for me to be like, I'm into this.
It's fucking crazy.
You know, like how everybody was into Spice Girls.
Yeah.
Like that, okay, I can understand it. I remember in elementary, we used to have like pen pals and where we would supposedly write to other kids in different countries. And the first time I heard of Spice Girls was them writing back saying that they liked a group called Spice Girls. And that was the first of me hearing this. I think I must have been in like 3rd or 4th grade.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, oh, okay, I know who Spice Girls are. Played them on Sega or PlayStation, the gray one.
But back at that, the PS1.
Almost Sega.
Yeah, the
PlayStation 1.
Where it had CDs.
Yeah, and CDs. And then they had the Spice Girls movie come out.
Spice World?
Yes.
Ooh.
Damn, how do you know that? Is that a porn?
No. Sporty
You sure?
Spice.
It's Autism Awareness Month, guys. All April long, we will be highlighting autism. My mother was a autism teacher's aide and was always telling us and bringing light to us what autism was. I want to thank Patrick for the sponsorship and bringing the idea of highlighting autism all month. Thank you guys and enjoy the episode.
No, but like back then it was you were getting like there wasn't that many trends. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. No, there's a shitload of things. Everything is its own little pocket.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm learning from podcasting and talking to other people and then talking to especially doing Nashi's podcast, the Happy Dagger. They're telling me telling me about anime. Anime's fucking weird. It's not weird in a bad way. It's just crazy. Okay, it's not crazy. Oh, it's different. Like it's just hard for me to understand.
So I was talking to Ash. I have a sister, a younger sister. She's 19. She just turned 19. And she's like, oh, I'm into anime. I was like, no, not you too. She's like, yeah, me and Carlos, which is my younger brother. We both like anime. And I was like, I don't know. Maybe it's a teen thing. I mean, well, your sister's 25 and now she's 7, and they're in their 20s and they like anime.
Nashi's an artist, though.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, it's all art, but Isabel's...
Okay, but anime's not like it's not only for artists.
So they're actually pretty cool stories. They're really cool stories. Like some of them.
If I watch it, I have to watch it from the beginning. Don't tell me anything.
But it's hard because in my head, cartoons are cartoons.
I don't have no problem watching cartoons.
I tell Isabel and Nashi, I go, it's a cartoon. They're like, no, it's not a cartoon.
Technically,
it's an adult.
It is a cartoon.
They got mad at me. I was like, whoa, I'm sorry.
Well, if we watch F is for Family, that's a cartoon.
Yeah, I consider that a cartoon.
It is a
F is for
cartoon.
Family is hilarious.
I feel if it is something where it's not real people, like physical, you can't see them, that is a cartoon.
Yeah.
I'm going with cartoon because it is a cartoon.
But it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know why. Because the stories are cool. The stories I love. They're my kind of stories. Like Parasite. I was watching that one. The aliens come down
I
and
seen
they
that one when
take
we were
over human
watching.
bodies. And one guy, it didn't finish taking over him. And it's in his arm and
His hand.
his hand.
Yeah, I remember that one. You were watching it.
But it's just different, right? And that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like,
It's not for everybody.
But there's a shitload of stuff out there for people to like, and people. There's the internet is so big now of just different stuff to like,
Yes.
right? And
Yes.
like video games, like Steam. Have you ever heard of Steam?
I have no idea what that is.
Exactly.
What is it?
So like independent.
Wait, is it going to be a long story?
No.
Okay,
And
go.
independent like game producers, I guess,
Okay.
or whatever they're called, whatever they game designers.
So they make their own games.
They make their own games and they put them on Steam, and you could buy them for like $4, $5, and some of them take off.
What are some of the games though? Like, what are they?
Five Nights at Freddy.
Five Nights at Freddy was on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and there's all these little games. I don't know. I haven't checked it out
Was
yet.
your Roblox on there?
So Roblox is another one. Roblox is different because it's just one.
My nieces got you on that.
Yeah.
Your
Huh?
your face.
No, I'm not into, like, I don't play. What I'm more into is just like, this is insane.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane because I was teaching the kids at Strike Fitness, 115 West G Street,
Los Baños.
Los Baños, California, 93635, planet Earth, Milky Way galaxy. But no,
You're so stupid.
But I'm teaching the kids, right? And I'm telling them, oh, you guys play PS5 and play video games? They're like, no. I go, you guys don't play PS5? They're like, no. You guys play Xbox? No. I was like, what do you, these are 6 to 11-year-olds.
Okay.
Right? I was like, what do you guys play then? And they're like, oh, we play Roblox. I was like, you play Roblox? Yeah. You play Roblox? Yeah. All of them play Roblox.
How many games are on Roblox?
A shitload. So you just like, you pick like a certain. So every game has the same kind of characters,
Okay.
right? And it's the same type of graphics, but different story. Like
Are they pixeled?
No, not pixel. They're like
Oh, okay.
box characters. But so I played one game. So all you're doing is skydiving,
That's it.
but you're going all the way up to space
And falling?
and falling.
Okay. So
And you
what's the thing?
You could go all the way up to space. You could go on different. You could go on a plane. You could go like different levels and just
Okay.
skydive. There's another one where you're just climbing a mountain.
That's it?
And there's another one where it's just you're in a world and you could do whatever you want. You could be whatever you want.
Okay.
It's exactly
What's that game that everybody was into where they got to build their own stuff? But
Fortnite,
No.
Minecraft.
That. Is it like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, but so much more games.
No, but you know how everybody was into Minecraft and I got to build this and I got to build that. And now Roblox is the new Minecraft?
I guess, but it's just there's a shitload of games. Like I see it becoming bigger than just that.
Mm-hmm.
Like these games, they may be bad graphics right now, but can you imagine when the graphics get good and you could play any game, anything that you could be whatever you want. Like that's what Roblox is.
Mm-hmm.
You could literally be whatever you want. You could be a cop, you could be a criminal, you could be a skydiver, a mountain climber, a military guy. There's one where like you're just simulation of being a fisherman on a boat.
Seriously?
Yeah.
How many have you played so far on there?
About 4 games.
4 games?
Yeah, but it was like a few minutes, and then I was like, "This is stupid." But I get it though. Does that make sense? Like, I get it. I understand it, but I don't play it. But it's insane to me. Like, imagine when the graphics get better. Right? Have you seen what they're doing with Grand Theft Auto?
No. That game's been around forever.
But the world keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and the stuff you could do on there, it's bigger and bigger and bigger. Now imagine when the world inside. So there's people that are engineers or whatever, game designers that just build worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's their job. They're gonna build this world for you to explore in. Imagine when the world that they build is just as big as the world that we live in.
No.
You don't want to think. You don't want to think about that. Like,
I might not be around when that happens.
It's getting pretty damn close. You know, remember when they said that kids are just going to be on video games all day?
They are.
I think we're slowly like going into a video game.
Our life?
Yeah.
What's that one with Bruce Willis where like everybody's at home, but it's like what is it? Simulation? And they put that thing in the back of their head?
Singularity.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And then, but they're like not even who they are.
Yeah.
They're all hot.
Yeah. It's crazy, right? But like, think about what we're doing.
Oh, what are we doing?
We're doing the same exact thing.
Why are your eyes so
because
big?
It's
Why
so crazy.
Are you talking like that?
It's
You're like,
it's crazy to think like everything that we're doing, the podcast, the online, the everything, right? It's so crazy to me because we're living a virtual world.
yeah.
Like, this is virtual. Like, people see us, they listen to us, they watch us, but they don't see they see our virtual world, basically. They don't see the rest of the house. They don't see anything out. They don't see what I do outside of Instagram. Like, they're just living our life virtually. And Nashi's. And the more podcasts I put online, they're gonna see these characters, and it's just a crazy thing. I'm not even high right now.
Oh, thank the Lord.
We're already living virtual lives. Like, how many people? Like, okay, let me ask you something. On Instagram or on Facebook, are there like I have five or up to the max 10 people that I look at their lives on a regular basis.
Okay.
Right? Do you have anybody?
Not really. I mean, like if people post
Celebrity, it could be celebrities,
No.
it could be friends, it could be anything.
No.
So you're not so who look at your
What?
I was going to say look at your stories because it only like the first like 5 stories only pop up on Instagram are the ones that you've been looking at constantly.
Let's see.
Because you could go all the way to the back. It's like, holy shit, that person still has an Instagram?
Yeah, you know what?
But
I
the
never really pay attention.
The algorithm pushes the stuff that you look at
Okay, let's
on
see.
to the front. Leticia is probably going to be in the front of that.
It's you.
Okay.
Some people from. I don't really pay attention to those people though.
Yeah. But mine's in the front, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's because all your shit pops up on my feed. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, but you. It's just insane to me. Like, we're already headed to that point. There should be no reason why people know of me and you, or people.
People don't know of me. People know of you. You get a lot more people to say, "Hey, you're the hey, I listened to your podcast."
They still know you though. They know who you are.
They might.
Like, it's insane to me. Like, think back.
Okay,
think
go.
back to when we first met. Isabel, my sister. If you guys don't know, Isabel's my sister. She explained to me. She's all. It all started out with Maria, the cake girl.
Maria,
Maria
Gabe and Maria. So Maria introduced us to.
And you said the wrong fucking name again.
So we barely started the podcast,
Uh-huh.
and that was when we only had that one globe, right? Remember the little globe?
Yeah, I think so.
We didn't even have mics yet, and so Maria introduced us to Gabe. Mm-hmm. Then boom, Gabe, Mavericks Inc., Risk Takers. Who else? The other Gabe.
Phantom.
Our Soul. Mm-hmm. I only got connected through him, through Our Soul, and then he's the reason why. So we go to Herney's, the Resistance,
The fitness in the park.
the fitness in the park. We go over there because Gabe's gonna like shoot with us. Mm-hmm. Like it started with him. Mm-hmm. It's just bouncing, boom, boom, connecting. And what does he have? He has a camera. Like it's just crazy to me. Like it feels like, you remember how you talked about how
I don't know what your point was. You just said Isabel said.
I'm saying like it's just a weird. We live in a video game, right? Like that's like this weird virtual world that we're in right now.
Reality?
Yeah. But it's just because like think about growing up.
Okay.
Can you imagine if you had a phone
No.
and you were able to show how you were living to the rest of the world?
Isn't it crazy how we don't really remember everything from the moment we were born?
Yeah. Well,
Mind blown.
I remember.
I remember some shit, like
Yeah.
fragments here and there, but not a whole lot.
Now imagine if you had a phone and you're able to document or even show the world how you were living.
You mean if we were in the Truman Show?
I'm talking about going back to when everything you're going through. Mm-hmm. And imagine you being 6 years old, just showing how you were living. Life would be different,
It would
right?
look like apart from 8 Mile.
My name B Rabbit. Like, think about that.
I don't want to.
That's crazy. You know? Like, that's all we're doing. We're showing people, like, that we're not crazy people. We're just nice, regular people.
We are just regular people.
Yeah, we're just regular people. Literally.
Yeah.
Like, we go through ups and downs. We're just trying to do it. Raise a daughter.
We're just trying to live life.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, you remember how you say, it's like, is this reality?
That's when I was going through my mind.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't feel real.
Because of the cameras and the lights.
No, it doesn't have to do with the cameras and the lights. It doesn't have anything to do with that. I'm hardly ever in front of this.
Oh, you don't want to watch Mandela Effect then?
No.
So there's that theory, like the
I-
Mandela
yeah,
Effect
no.
theory. That like says that we're in a simulation and it's getting haywire
And things
it's
that happen, or
glitching.
the things you think it happened a certain way didn't happen that way, and it happened this way instead.
yeah.
Yeah, that means if you think of this, you're already in that situation, and then now if you're saying that it's something different, then now you're in the other situation.
Well, they made a movie off of it. And this guy's starting to realize, like, oh, he's in a simulation. He's like a game designer, and he's like trying to decode it and stuff. It's kind of trippy.
Do you believe in that?
Yeah, you know what I find weird?
Deja vu.
You
I
know
get
what
a lot of that though.
Yeah.
Like a lot of it. I feel like something happened, and then I think like, this already happened.
You know what I find weird?
What?
Is that we don't, as human beings, we don't sit down and say, what are we?
What are we?
You know what I mean?
But what are we?
I don't know.
Maybe we're just an organism living in something.
Do you know?
And in a host, one host.
But no one.
And we're the blood cells.
That's I thought about that too. No, I thought about that too. Like the cars are cells going down the blood, the whatever. That's going too far. That's going too deep. But like
we don't sit down as a race, a human race, and say, what are we? We say what we think, and we got to believe in God, and we're going to go hereafter. But everybody's content with that. But we don't sit down.
What if we're already in heaven?
What if we're in hell? But no, but like,
Oh, yeah, this is hell.
no one stops. Everybody's so busy. Everybody says like, oh, we got to believe in God and be religious or not.
Nobody tells me that.
Or not be religious. Or like no one sits down and says, how are we supposed to live? There's too much time.
There's no way. There's no certain way to say how are you supposed to live, though. It's not. Because if it was, then we'd all be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And we all were doing the same thing. We were all working 9 to 5s because that's what we were told to do.
We're worker ants. We go straight. We go straight and we just do for the colony. We just make the colony better.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you're saying nobody tells us, but someone should tell us. No, nobody should tell us.
Yeah. But we none of us try to just sit down and say, because even when we quit our jobs, right? We quit our jobs, and I'm still like nonstop trying to fight, trying to do the podcast, but I'm not sitting down like with people and saying,
Yeah. I can only say since I've known you, the last year, you haven't been lazy. The first...
I was never lazy. I was never lazy.
You were lazy. I've never seen you this... Let me rephrase that.
Yeah.
The last year you've been motivated.
I was never lazy. I've always brought food on the table for you.
This is when I've seen you the most motivated ever. You had so much motivation last year.
I've always brought
Was that
food.
better though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've always put food on the table for you.
I'm not saying about food. I'm not saying that. But you were a lazy person. You have
Lazy?
Hold on. Since we've been in this house, you've had one job.
Talk into the mic, please.
Fuck my life.
Yeah.
Since we moved into this house, you had one fucking job.
Yeah.
And what is it?
To give you money?
Really?
I don't know.
Because I was making my own money.
Yeah.
To take out the fucking garbage cans on Thursday night.
Yeah.
That's your only fucking job.
I still can't do that.
And you still can't do that.
Yeah.
What's going on? You going to bed? Oh.
I honestly think that...
Sorry, I didn't mean to
we're talking to your daughter.
I didn't mean to say lazy. I've never seen you. I'm so sorry.
No, but honestly, I think what's pushing me is our daughter's getting older, you know, and I'm ready to break the chains of our past, and that's the hardest thing to do because in order to break the chains of your past, you need to work your ass off. You need to do what your family's not doing. Or you need to do what other people are not doing, what other people around you are not doing. And when you do other things that people are not doing, they question, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You're out of your lane. Get back in the lane. Like your family.
People are not used to that.
Exactly. And everybody's just like trying to pull you back in, trying to say, hey, do the regular things. Don't do the craziness. Don't do the craziness. Your family's going to... They tell you they want you to be different, but your family will always try to bring you back in to make you, because what happens is
it's something new. No one knows.
And if you're right, then they're wrong. And a lot of people can't deal with that. Friends, I've seen it. I've seen friends, family, just. And I don't want to say get mad at me, but just question, what the fuck am I doing?
I don't feel anybody should have the right to question what we do at all.
Yeah.
To be honest, like I don't, and I've said that before. Nobody has no right. We're not teenagers. We're fucking grown ass adults, and the decisions we make are our decisions. They're not anybody else's.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you already know what I have to say. I don't give a
But how long? So it's crazy because I say that it's crazy a lot. Sorry,
It's
guys.
crazy.
It's so crazy. You always just have people around you that just want to keep you there because they're never going to go anywhere.
Uh-huh.
I was watching the movie Invincible with Mark Wahlberg,
Yeah.
and there was one guy
Oh.
that just kept on telling. Invincible's
It's
about
like the Debbie Downer.
Invincible's about this Philadelphia, I want to say
30-year-old.
He lost his job as a substitute teacher. He's 30 years old.
It's not a reject.
Yeah,
It wasn't a reject. The town went under. Things.
Reject.
It's not a reject.
He's rejected. He's rejected by life, right?
That just sounds really bad.
He's the underdog. He lost
Say
his
that.
job.
Say he's the underdog.
He's rejected by life. He's rejected by his job. He's rejected by his girl,
His wife.
his wife. He's rejected by his town. Like, oh, and I don't want to say his town. Just like it's just he's rejected. Like he can't live a life, and everybody in that town's going through it, and he gets an opportunity to go. Like the Philadelphia Eagles suck, and Dick Vermeil, or whatever his name is,
I don't know.
steps in as a coach, and he says, "Hey, we're gonna have open tryouts."
Oh God.
And he tries out for the Eagles, and he ends up
Being the one of only.
the only one that's made it.
Yeah.
And he's trying to make the team. So in football, you're trying to make the team, even though you're there at practice. You're still trying to make the team during the preseason, practice season. And throughout his whole entire time trying to make the team, one of his friends at the bar is just telling him, "You're still not going to be anybody.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's going to forget about you. Like, I don't know why you're doing this. Like, you're still not anybody." Like, just bringing him down, you know?
Yeah.
And you just realize that character is only like that because he doesn't want to see he doesn't want to see his own self. Right? And I think we know a few people that in our lives that are like that.
Yeah.
You can't let those people dictate the moves that you make. Sometimes you just got to trust your instincts.
Do you trust your instincts?
You got mad at me the other day, remember?
I always get mad at you.
But
This is
you're
something new.
But you told me it's like stop doubting yourself.
Oh. So this is the thing. I have no problem when we communicate or we talk or, whatever, if you want to talk to me about something. But then I hate when you doubt yourself because it's back and forth with you. I'm not doing this. I can't do this. Is it right? Like you question every fucking moment after that. And it just, after that, I don't even want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear what you have to say. Because then, like, everything's fine, and then you go back, and then you come back, and you're like, fuck, like, you just start questioning it again. But why?
Oh, you're asking me?
Why?
Because it is hard because as a husband, as a man, you're always told to be the one it's a for sure thing. Your wife has to trust you. Your wife has to know that you're a rock. You're strong. And I am not that.
You are not a rock and you are not strong.
I'm hardworking. I
Already
grind
said,
it out.
if you can't carry me up the stairs.
But it's just, I think I've said it before on the podcast.
I hate fucking sitting. Like, I want a couch where I could just, like, lay down. Like, my foot fell asleep. Like, I'm so uncomfortable sitting here. Like, my back, I want to sit like this, but I can't. Jesus. Go on, I'm sorry.
I think I've said it before that my pops I used to come home from school and he used to tell me I was a piece of shit. Like I lost my fight and he messaged saying like you're not a Diaz, you're a disgrace. Like just a bunch of bullshit that I was a chump. Like I didn't even ask for it. I didn't even text him. Like I didn't text him. He just texted me all that stuff. Like I lived with that my whole entire life.
You already know what I have to say about your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to move forward. You can't just keep dwelling on that.
I am. I'm moving forward. It was psychologically, it fucked me up and fucked my sister up too. And we're barely moving forward on that.
You can't speak for your sister. You have to speak for yourself.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't speak for my sister. Sorry.
You shouldn't.
I did speak already. But it just, yeah.
But that self-doubt just drives me fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it really does.
It's one of my flaws, like, big time.
When you talk like that, I just want to slap you in your face. I'm not even kidding. I just want to slap some sense into you. I can if you want.
I always feel...
Open hand. Why are you smiling for?
Whatever.
Look at you.
God damn it. I always feel like I don't belong.
Don't belong where, though?
Anywhere. Like at the gym. Like doesn't matter how many like years I'm there. I still like it just feels like I don't belong. It feels like I'm not a fighter. I shouldn't be a coach. I shouldn't be a fighter. Like,
Well, what do you think you should be then? If it's not any of that.
I tell myself all the time, I was like, dude, you're a piece of shit. Like, I don't know what you're doing, why you're trying to do this.
Why? Like the person that is so you.
She's getting mad right now.
I'm
She's
getting mad at
grabbing her
him.
face.
I'm hulking out.
Yeah.
Between me and you,
Yeah.
if anybody should be talking like that, it should be me telling myself, you are the most happiest person I've ever fucking met. Like, your attitude is so positive, I hate it. I fucking hate it.
A lot of people hate it.
No, but I don't hate it. That's the thing. I don't hate it. I love it.
Yeah.
Because we balance each other out. And if you're not, is it like, if you're not happy, then what am I?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm happy.
you are happy. You're always fucking happy. You never let anything get to you. And if it does, you don't show it.
That's true. But I still like, I'll be sitting down at the gym sometimes and I'm just thinking like all this. I've always wanted this. I've always wanted a gym. I've always wanted a coach. I've always wanted to be a fighter. And I'm sitting there and I'm just like someone will come up to me and say, hey, just thanks, or you're doing a good job, or just tell me something nice.
Positive? Something positive?
Like, and I'm just like,
I know I'm a piece of shit.
yeah.
Like, no, what?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, why? Like, why? I'm just me. I'm just Jesse. Like,
You know how you feel about every fucking fighter you meet or you talk to? Like, oh my God, look, that's Alexis Davis, something.
yeah.
You know, maybe she's going through the same thing you've been through, but not what you've gone through, but maybe she feels the same way you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I'm not like, it's just, I posted something.
You need to stop being so negative.
Yeah, I posted something. Remember
Start being positive.
I posted like, when it comes to trauma in your life, like it comes a point in your life where you have to say that trauma's over. And you have to say, it's okay to be happy. Because the hardest part is knowing that you can be happy. Right? How many times just
Are
be
you
happy?
not happy?
Like, how many times have I been sad because I'm happy? Isn't that fucking weird?
This whole year.
Yeah.
This
like,
whole, at least once a week you cry.
whoa. No, not once a week. Hold on.
Every other week.
Yeah. Once a month.
No.
You guys, I wasn't supposed to have all this.
Guys, he wasn't
Like-
supposed to get out of that car accident.
Yeah.
You weren't.
And
Let's be honest.
like, I remember when I got kicked off quit, whatever, off of the football team. I just remember one of my coaches just looking at me.
You never played football.
It's
You were
like-
always on the floor.
I remember one of the coaches just looking at me in disgust. You know? I remember so many teachers looking at me in disgust.
Like disappointment.
Or disappointment. And just,
I seen your teacher write you though.
you seen that? That's Miss, yeah.
Miss Della Rosa,
Miss Della Rosa.
right?
Yeah, she
Okay.
wasn't, she was the
Counselor.
Healthy Start counselor. She's kind of like what my
Healthy?
cousin, she's kind of like what my cousin Lindsay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wouldn't go to class. I would just sit in her her office and we would just talk, and she'd let me read books and she'd let me just chill, you know? Like, and then, so everybody kind of just said, you know what, just let him go through what he was doing. Then I got out of high school. No one fucking helped me. Okay, I said that kind of. My grandma helped me. My grandma's helped me. But no one showed me. No one showed me, okay, what do you do from here with all this anger, all this resentment, everything that you went through? What do you do from here? Nobody showed me. And it's just like I was never.
But if somebody did show you, would you have paid attention or listened? If you were like going through it, do you think you would have stopped? And
why do you think I went to martial arts?
Because you were getting big?
I was getting big, but at the same time, I was looking for
You were depressed?
I was looking for that guidance. Does that make sense? I was looking for, I didn't excel until I met somebody that guided me through everything.
But I think at that time you were at a certain age too. And I think if you would have had that, I don't think you would have taken it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think you would have jumped on that opportunity.
Yeah. That's true.
I think you were just still so angry and hurt and stuff like that. I don't think you would have taken it, to be honest.
I always felt like a leader, but I wasn't strong enough to be a leader.
Lead.
Yeah. Did you ever feel like a leader?
No, I always felt odd.
Yeah.
I'd never felt like I fit in anywhere I went. I don't know if it's because we moved around so much. Like I can honestly say I think I've either been to 10 different schools, between 10 and 15 different schools.
Yeah.
And that is a shitload from like moving around. I might be over exaggerating. It might just be 10 or a little under. But I've never felt like I fit in anywhere.
Still to
like
this day?
I moved into this town and everybody knew everybody already from elementary school.
Yeah.
And I came in at 7th grade. So they've all known each other already 6 years.
Do you still feel like you fit in? You're like,
I mean, I fit in my house.
Yeah, you don't make friends.
Nah.
Do you think that's a problem?
Nah, friends are just disappointments.
I'm not That's a problem. That's a problem. That's some psychological shit you need to get through.
I don't trust people.
Yeah, I think you should.
I don't.
I don't trust.
Okay. My trust and your trust are different, though.
Yeah.
I've had friends. I'm just going to say this. Yeah. I've had friends where I've known that slept with my daughter's father that were supposed to be my friends.
Yeah, but you were 20-something.
And?
People grow up.
It doesn't matter. They were still supposed to be my friends.
They're kids. Shit happens.
It don't matter. That's why I don't trust people.
Like, shit happens. And if shit happens. Like, if someone, in my head, if someone, like, what's it called, stabs me in the back now, I'm like.
Okay, so if you had a friend now trying to sleep with your wife, who cares?
Try to sleep with you?
Am I your wife?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
No, I'm saying, like, how would I react?
How would you react?
I wouldn't be mad at them.
You wouldn't? Would you still want to be their friend?
Something. No, I wouldn't want to be their friend. But it wouldn't take away my trust from anybody. That dude's just a fucking asshole.
Takes my trust from everybody.
You know what I mean? That dude's a fucking asshole. Like, I've met too many people that are just good people. And everybody's an asshole at one point. Mm-hmm. If there's one thing we've learned from this podcast, almost everybody we've had on here was an asshole at one point.
Probably.
Right? They talk about it. Like, they just went through some shit.
Yeah.
Especially one of them that we just had on. Not an asshole, but he just went through some shit.
Okay.
Right? And it's just like, people change. And we're just in this whirlwind of life where you're going to find people that are just in bad places in their life.
Nah, I still don't trust people. That's just me, though.
Then you're going to be alone your whole entire life.
I got you.
And what if I die?
Well, I have my sisters.
Oh my goodness.
And I have Eva.
That's funny because like one of the girls that you talk to likes girls.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like the only reason I talk to her is because you trust her because she likes girls.
Okay.
You see where I'm getting at?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That she won't talk to me like that.
Uh-huh.
And that's the only reason why you talk to her.
Yeah, and she's cool.
Yeah, but but what I'm saying is like you still don't have trust. Like the only reason why you have trust is because she likes girls.
And?
I didn't even realize that. I think there's some like psychological stuff that
Yes.
you need to build on. You need to start trusting people.
No.
You're not gonna your business, your ideas, your creative side is not gonna be able to open up unless you trust people.
You already know my answer.
No, but I'm being serious.
No,
Like,
I hear you.
I hear you.
I'm no.
But I'm just saying. I hope you realize that you won't be able to get your business going. You won't be able to get you won't be able to.
It's just business. I'm not here to make friends.
But you won't. It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't matter. I
to-
don't need to be someone's friend to have a business.
It's not being friends. You have to be able to trust people. You have to be able to make business deals.
I'm not going to trust anybody.
You have to be able to, and then being artistic and creative, you need to be able to open up yourself. Like it just works like that. If you don't, then you'll like. I think that's like your number one problem.
What is it?
That you just don't trust people.
Yeah, I don't.
And I think
I've said it
I
like
barely
ever
realize
since
right
we
now.
started the podcast.
But it's not.
I've said it ever
Yeah.
since I started the podcast.
But it's not that you doubt yourself. It's not anything. I think that you do believe in yourself, but I think it's like when I would push you to go run, this is just from me thinking about it. I'm not saying this is what you think,
Go on.
but from me thinking about it and me saying, come on, babe, you got to run. It's not you telling me to shut up and stop telling me what to do. I just think that you think I'm going to give up on you, that you don't trust me enough to be by your side with that.
I never really thought about that. I'm not really sure if that's it, or if I just
Like-
really wanted to tell you just to shut up.
But same with like your business and your business ideas and your thing. Like if you see me, like I'm like, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want, you know? Like I'm just gonna do it, and I'm gonna help people, and I'm gonna see if they could help me, and we're just gonna bounce off of each other.
No.
And part of that is, and you see me growing.
Okay. But that's you.
Yeah, exactly.
You
but
trust everybody.
I don't trust everybody.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you
I
do.
I see things in people. I see things in people that I consider, okay, I could trust this person to an extent. If they mess up, then I don't trust them anymore. But one thing that I see in people, if you notice, is they have to have gone through some shit. That you could tell real from fake. And you could
Real, recognize real.
but you hear me. You hear me when me and Isabel talk. I was like, okay, Isabel, you can't trust that person, right? Even from when the gym or stuff had just opened, right? Or like a long time ago when Isabel started her journey through martial arts and everything, there is a few people that are not even in our lives anymore. And I told her, it's like, Isabel, we can't trust those people. You know?
I don't remember those people would tell me after.
Yeah. But it's just,
My foot fell asleep and now it's waking up.
yeah.
Um,
But I want you to grow, because I'm like,
I think I just see the bad in everybody.
yeah, it's not good. It's not a good trait. It's It's not a good trait. It's not. And you're not going to grow. And I'm not saying I'm successful, but I'm growing at it. It's hard when I'm literally, everything that I've been doing for about a year and a half, it's just exploding.
Yeah.
Right?
I can say I wasn't always like this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't fucking trust people. But there is stuff that has happened, obviously, in my life where it has made me not trust people.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like, no, I'm not crying at anybody. I'm just scratching my eye. Bitches don't cry. But my foot fell asleep. But it has got to me where I'm like, I don't trust people.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's going to change or if I eventually will start trusting people or talking to people or making friends or whatever it may be. But I can say right now at this point, I really don't trust people.
Yeah, and that's bad because what is your daughter going to do? Your daughter's going to be lonely her whole entire life?
No, my daughter is a social butterfly. She's going to make friends.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No,
Before
she's
this
not.
quarantine, you tell me she was not a social butterfly.
Cow,
Yes or no?
there are things that your daughter does that...
Yeah, she might wake up in a bad attitude. Who doesn't? Me. I do every morning. What?
It's just hard because I know how stubborn you are, and I know I'm not telling you go make friends. I'm telling you you need to be more open.
No.
It's just
I'm trying to be.
Yeah.
You know, I am trying to be lately.
Yeah. It's just I've known it my whole I've since day one since I've met you. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Be who you want to be. I've always been like that. It's never been like, oh, Jesse all of a sudden is thinking like that. It's funny because I go down my history of my Facebook to like 2012, and the shit that I was posting is the same shit that I was posting. You believe in yourself. Always go after your dreams.
Yeah.
Fucking 22, and I'm still acting the
22
same
and a
way.
fucking fortune cookie.
Yeah, and I remember I telling you like you didn't have a job. You got laid off.
I had got laid off and
Yeah,
I was
you didn't
going
have a job.
and I just finished school.
Yeah, you didn't have a job. You just finished school.
I was getting I was
a,
not getting unemployment.
You had a you had a kid. You're living with your sister. And what did I tell you?
I don't know. What did you tell me?
I told you go do your hair thing. Go after.
Oh yeah,
it.
my hair thing. You've been telling me that. Yeah.
And it's just
I've always, and this is not me making excuses. And like I said before, things have happened in my past to where I am right now.
Yeah.
But I've always felt like my needs, Eva's needs came before my needs.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but
it should be like that.
It should be, and it was like that.
Yeah.
And I've always told myself, and this is not anything bad towards my mom or my parents or anything, but I always told myself if I ever became a parent, I wasn't going to be like my mom. That's what I said. Yeah. That's what I've told myself. I wasn't going to be like my mom. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And for the most part, I'm not like her. And growing up the way I grew up just makes me a different person. I felt like me doing what I wanted to do didn't feel right. Yeah. If that makes sense.
But we worked our asses off. We worked
we've worked our asses off.
We worked our asses off during that time when she needed us. Mm-hmm. And we got her through it. We fucking did it. And, but now we've got 4 more years.
Yeah, we do.
We got 4 more years. And then after that,
she's on her own.
She's on her own. What are we going to do?
She said she's never leaving us because I said, you better figure out how to cook. And she goes, I'm never moving out.
You know? Like think about that. One day she's going to be 22, and going out, and she's going to be going to meeting boys and starting her career and going after her dreams. And she's not going to need us anymore.
Uh-huh. So what's your point?
what are you gonna be doing?
I'm gonna go wherever she goes.
You know,
I'm gonna
like,
be her hype man.
it's just
It's just being a parent is never
it's
done.
never ending.
It's
Okay,
not.
but
It's never ending.
done. It's never done. But
It's a
not-
24-hour, 24/7 thing.
No, after a while, it's not a 24-hour thing.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Your mind might be on them for 24 hours, but they're off doing their own thing.
Like she was on Saturday.
Yeah, you know? Like, look at today.
What happened?
Our daughter went from school.
She went to work.
Oh, she went to, well,
She's not work.
It's her internship.
Internship.
So she's helping Los Baños Flowers gifts.
Los Baños Flowers and Gifts.
She's helping them out. I just wanted her to go do something and see how like businesses are run.
Get out of the fucking house.
Get out of the fucking house. So she's helping the Los Baños Flowers and Gift Shop, and so she did that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, she worked from
3 hours.
3 hours, and then she went to school. Then she went to softball. Like,
And she came home, and then we watched some movies, ate dinner.
But what did you do between that time?
I cleaned.
No, I'm saying like your mind wasn't on her.
No, it wasn't because I knew where she was at.
Exactly. Exactly.
So what's your point?
I'm
What's your fucking point? Get to it.
I'm saying like
What?
she's gonna be 22 in her house, and you're gonna know she's in her house, and you're gonna be doing your house, and you're gonna be stuck by yourself and not with her.
Okay, being stuck by myself, does that look like that's a problem right now? Like I have no problem. When all of you are gone, that is when I'm the happiest.
But what happens when there's no stress of like, okay, Eva has to eat dinner, Eva has to get picked up, Eva, like what happens when it's not there anymore?
Then I put my time and my energy into something else.
I just get,
I'll start watching Grey's Anatomy. There's 11, 12, 14 seasons to that.
Yeah.
I can occupy myself.
You're a good mom.
I know.
You know, I'm not trying to tell you you're not a good mom. You're a good mom. You raised a good daughter.
Yeah.
You came from the mud, how they say it. You came from the mud.
Who says that?
I don't know. Kevin Gates. But you had this hard upbringing, right? And you raised this daughter, and you broke the fucking chains. Like Eva's never gonna be like how you grew up.
Yeah.
That girl is special.
Yeah.
You know? And you too. Like seeing you grow, like I understand you're stubborn. Fuck, dude.
I am super stubborn.
Yeah. But at the same time, look at what you've done. I just want you to be happy with a few people. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude.
I think I might need new people to get mad at, so no. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I am really happy.
You don't even have internet friends. Do you have internet friends?
No, because what happens when I make internet friends? They want to send me dick pics, so they want pictures of my armpits.
I didn't say be friends with guys.
Why not? You're friends with girls.
True, but
I'm not going to go out there and send them any peach emojis or like eggplant emojis or anything.
I never sent an eggplant emoji.
But eggplant is me sending it to somebody.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow.
It's just crazy. It's like...
Hopefully the iPad's recording.
Fuck.
Did you even check the...
Yeah, it was at 55.
Okay.
But we've been going for an hour. I love you, babe.
I love you too, babe.
I'm proud of you.
Proud of you too, skinny bitch.
We're gonna grow old together. It's just...
We are.
I want you to have your own life. I
do
want
have
you
my
to-
own fucking
yeah.
life. You make it seem like I've never had a fucking life. I had a life before you. I
had
did
life
a lot
before
of
you,
shit
too.
before you.
Not really.
Yes, I did. I did.
Not really. You went to clubs a few times.
Okay.
No, I'm saying you went to clubs a few times. It wasn't like you like.
I had a fucking life before you.
Yeah,
I would go out on Tuesday nights, or maybe it was Thursday nights. Thursdays.
Yeah.
Thursday nights.
But you would work, go home. the whole.
I had a fucking life. Okay, thing you don't
Going to the
understand.
club is not a life.
Okay, besides the fucking club, I had friends. I hung out with people.
Yeah.
I did other things.
Yeah.
I would go to the beach, go to the movies. We did other things.
Yeah.
I hung out with fucking people. I had friends. Stop making it seem like I didn't have fucking anybody, okay?
If you are
Jesus
30,
fucking Christ.
if you are between the ages of 30 and 40 years old and are a wife, and
Your husband drives you fucking crazy.
your husband drives you crazy and looking for a friend, Raquel Ramirez on Instagram. If you guys
My
want.
name is not Ramirez on Instagram. It's Diaz.
Oh, Diaz. You need to change your name.
It's the only time I ever use it. That way people don't find me. Oh my God, I'm still crazy.
Sorry, guys. If we got like, I don't know, we
Carried-
kind of like carried away.
We kind of like lifted each other up.
the.
No, you're fucking awesome.
Stop saying you're fucking awesome. No, you're fucking awesome. But thanks for
Eva
listening,
probably thinks
guys.
we're crazy.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I think.
Oh, so an update. Eva made the softball team at her high school.
Fuck yeah.
And she's interning for a florist. Become a florist. Flowerist,
Yes.
my niece said.
And then Jaden's gonna let her go shadow
Shadow
her at the
Shadow him.
sports therapist.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm blessed with all these people around me that
Oh
are.
my God, what is that?
That's a moth.
Oh, no, that's not an
But I'm blessed with all the people around me that are just helping us out, right?
Hurry up and kill it.
It's kind of cool just with everybody. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Yeah, if you really like the episode, guys, go ahead and share it. Give it a share. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, please. Subscribe.
Why
Add
do
the
you sound so
Instagram.
pathetic?
I know that's
Please.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. But no, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. It helps us out. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So once you get there, you could start earning money.
We just barely hit 100. What do you mean
120
1,000?
126.
Okay,
but
guys, we were 900. We were 880 away from 1,000.
we used to be 1,000 away from 1,000, so we're somewhere. But if you subscribe, like, it gets us closer to making money off of the YouTube. It's not even that. Once you get to 1,000, YouTube pushes your content more. So I just want to say thank you guys for sticking with us and saying, hey, I'm going to click the hassle of hair. So much
Sorry,
more.
we were gone for a month.
Yeah. So we want to keep on doing this. This next year is going to be a ride, guys. It's going to be kind of cool. We're getting the LLC. We're making this a business. Hopefully down the road, we'll have a studio. We're going to have more guests. You guys, like, thank you for sticking with us. Like, and thank you to all the guests that came on. We love you guys. Like, all this, whatever we're doing, it wouldn't be here without you guys. Like, pushing us, especially the people that sponsored or the people that just share all our stuff, telling that was us, we're doing a good job. People telling me in person, like, I just had a guy that was 2 houses down from me.
Shout out to you because you're probably listening.
Find out that he found out about Strike on Instagram because I put an ad out there, and then he found out about the podcast because of Instagram, but we didn't even know he lived 2 houses down from me. So
And he's been listening the whole time.
he's been listening the whole time. So it's kind of crazy, guys. Like, if you like, I might be awkward when you tell me like, "Oh, I love the podcast." I don't know how to react. I'm sorry.
If anybody sees Jesse at the gym, tell him he's doing a great job because you make him super uncomfortable.
I don't do good with compliments, but thank you guys for reaching out. Thank you to everybody that reaches out about the podcast. I love you guys. If you haven't, rate us on Apple Podcasts. Give us a little comment, telling us a review how we're doing. We'd greatly appreciate it. But I love you guys. I really do. I really love the people that are surrounding us, and it's dope. It's fucking dope. You're making a dude that never thought he'd do anything. He never thought that he'd be able to like do anything with his life, make me feel like I'm doing something with my life, you know? So thank you guys for listening. This is the Hassle of Hair. That's Raquel. Anything to say?
Bye.
I love you guys. Peace out.